Hello again, this is Heero Uzuki with Mega Man X3, the game in which sometimes you need a regular day at the office kind of moment in order to really appreciate how far you've come. Sure, we only dealt with 2 Mavericks last time, but, well, I can appreciate the fact that there were no surprise visits from other Reploids, other Mavericks, and really appreciate the fact that we have all of our hard tanks, our sub-tanks, our special weapons, and a full suit of armor. Surely 3rd time's the charm, right? We're not gonna lose all of our upgrades again? I mean, that would be a travesty if it did, right? Which is why we're not gonna lose them again, right? Right, surely we won't. So, with that out of the way, let us go to the not-so-hidden laboratory. I believe it's 4 stages long? As opposed to the 5 stages from Mega Man X2. Please don't hurt me, I'm allergic to pain and deathly allergic to death. I said I'm allergic to pain, you dick! Stop it! Also, spikes scare me, so please stop. Alright, the moving walls. Just be quick and you won't be dead. Don't mind if I do. Here's this guy! What's his name again? I forget. Wasn't that nice? Can do. He probably wants us to deal with it so we can show that we can in fact be big boys. Alright, we're done. With him. You don't say. Noted. Alright. Catch you later, Big Red. What a nice guy, right? You. Ow. So could one of you jerks please maybe provide me with some healing? A little bit more, please. A little bit more, please. For what I'm doing, I kind of need a full tank. I don't want to have to dip into one of my sub-tanks just yet. Ah, you know what? Screw it. Now, in addition to the regular 4 parts that are pretty much standard for a Mega Man X game, There's also 4 chips you can collect in the usual Maverick rotation. Well, at least for this game. And the chips you get will apply a different effect to whichever part you get for it. Like the helmet, it gives you passive healing. The body part provides even more defense. Light parts gives you a double air dash, and the arm parts lets you fire off charge shots without ever actually having to charge them, though that's actually a special weapon. But if you take those, you cannot get this chip. Which is why it's better to exercise some patience, because if you get to this point, and you have full health, you get the hyper chip, which is basically all 4 of those chips in one. And just as important, it turns the armor gold. Because we love gold. Thank you. Yeah, just give him a moment. See? There we go. That's there in case your sub-tanks are more or less tapped out or you want to save them for a quote-unquote rainy day. You will be sitting and waiting for a while, though, depending on the severity of the damage you've sustained. If you're finding this whole clinging to the wall thing to be a little annoying, rest assured I share in your lack of enthusiasm, but there's a reason for that. Cancel yourself, Dick. Seriously. There we go. That's that nonsense taken care of. He really does drag it out. Well, him, that annoying robot shoot. Also, I can't help but notice, the trophy didn't show up. Why are you holding out on me? I know there's a trophy associated with me getting the hyper chip. Where's my trophy? Come on. Come on, I put in the effort. I even sacrificed one of my sub-tanks for it. Come on. Maybe it'll show up in a little bit. Now, as great as this EX chip is, sorry, hyper chip, I keep wanting to say EX, it's required for an even better upgrade. One that we should get before too long. to me we really haven't been using that many of our ride armors. I'm sorry to our glorified Knuckle Duster for ride armor, but I can't really think of any place to use it aside from Blizzard Buffalo stage. In fact, why not even get the ride armor? Hey, Big Red, you mind helping out? Charge this up real quick. And I give you the only, let's say, mini-boss that Zero's allowed to face. And just like that, by the power of bullshit or bullshit story writing, we went from having Zero at full HP to dropping to 1. Someone at Capcom probably hated the Big Red, our good buddy Zero. I'm sure he's holding his shoulder because that's a victory pose. Yeah, kneeling. Holding his shoulder, victory pose, man. By the power of bullshit, Zero is not allowed to do anything fun or cool in X3. Don't say it like that. If you do, we're all hosed. Okay, well, you give me the trophy for getting Zero's saber. So, why not the one for, getting the chip? Come on. But anyway, yes, we now have Zero's saber, which is a badass piece of hardware. So much so that it is essentially the Hadouken or Shoryuken of this game. Hey, mind my personal space, asshole. We even get this neat little blade wave to go with it, so it serves as a close and long range option, though why it is that Zero, the guy who the saber belongs to, can't do that is beyond me. Alright, this part. This is gonna be annoying. Yep, this is what we're doing. Sitting here, waiting to climb up a wall on a robotic slug, robotic snail. Oops. Overshot it just a little bit. But yeah, that is basically what we're going to be doing at that point, just riding up a wall on a slug. Snail. Robot. Thing. Look, it's not a pleasant time. It's long, it's annoying, and it's something we gotta do to save the world, apparently. Why is beyond me? So where's the maximum overdrive on this thing? I want to go faster. Come on. part makes me nervous as hell, and the flying enemies do nothing to help. Please leave me alone. I'm already dreading this ride. This absolutely terrible, terrible ride. Is this not riveting? I hate all of you in here. Especially the asshole doctor. Why would he design his lab like this? Go away! Leave me alone! See this right here, this is the true boss of this stage. This fucking climb. Don't you have somebody else you guys can bother? Wait, why the hell did I do that again? Right, because these guys are irritating the fuck out of me, and yeah, I wasn't really thinking. I'm telling you, the irritation is real. This is the actual boss of the stage. You'd think all this would be printed clearly on my brain because of how much of an annoyance it is. You know, Doc, if you were gonna invest in all the spiky walls and all that, and these slugs, you could have at the very least sprung for maximum overdrive, or perhaps even some turbo on these guys. You know, a little something to make them go faster. Because if this is the way to get around, then this is the pits. Seriously, what ass-brain thought this was a good idea? And now that nonsense is over. You know, I was thinking that we could maybe clear 3 stages, but now that I remembered how much of a chore this stage was, I'm gonna say we're gonna stop at 2. Oh wow, I failed to connect with even the saber. That's... charge, get that saber going. There we go. We love the Zeev saber because of just how quickly it eats through health. Wrap it up already! Damn. Look, I'm irritated and cranky because of that climb. I'd like to get it over with, please. So yeah, now that our anguishing, irritating, and miserable first 2 stages of Doppler Laboratory are done, let us go ahead and stop here, while the stopping is certainly better than it could have been. So, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, for whatever odd reason, then consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, leaving a comment, and hitting that bell to stay updated with more videos from me. With that, this is Heero Uzuki signing off. Yes, now that I remember it, the first 2 stages are the annoying bit. Get through those, the other 2 can fall in short order, especially if you have Zero Saber. Seriously, what an annoying first half of a laboratory. Doc, you suck.